forward to the clap. Okay, so if you could start by just telling us what is your name and where your place of employment is.
Sure. My name is Nicole McCormick, and I am a teacher in Mercer County, which is in southern West Virginia. Specifically, I teach music at Bluefield Middle, which is 6th through 8th grade.
Wonderful, thanks. And do you belong to a union in your county?
I do. I'm actually the president of my local, which is the Mercer County Education Association, which is part of the West Virginia Education Association, which of course is under the umbrella of the National Education Association.
Great, thank you so much. So with that out of the way, I guess we'll just jump right in. And the first question I have is, when did you first realize that the COVID-19 pandemic was going to really affect your workplace and the school where you worked, and and you have kids too, and so where your kids go to school as well?
Not until the very last minute. I was like in my own little bubble and my own personal life. And the day that schools were called off, it was a Friday in mid-March. And actually students told me that the governor said that we would not be coming back because of COVID-19. And I was like, come on, guys, get your ukuleles out. Like, let's get on with class. Like, just stop. And when I got to the cafeteria at the end of the day, I don't have a duty, but I always kind of go and say goodbye to the kids. And the kids were like crying and hugging each other and hugging me. And I was like, guys, we'll be back in a week. Like, it's fun. And yeah, so we weren't back in a week. And it hasn't been fun.
Yeah, wow. And so when you all started with the distance learning, it sounds like it just kind of came up out of nowhere. What type of actions did your county school district take to was there extra training they gave you for the online learning that happened? Like, how did that just all roll out? I'm so curious.
There was no training. We went out on that Friday, and we were told, that everything was closing down in the state and that we weren't going to go back. See, West Virginia has a very vulnerable population. There's only about 1.8 million people in the state of West Virginia, and by and large, we are white, poor, old, and unhealthy. There are counties in West Virginia, actually one of the neighbor counties to me, where your life expectancy is like 10 years less than the rest of the United States.